Okay, in this video I am going to show you how to create an animated GIF using your Google Slides and your Bitmoji. So how it works is it's kind of a stop motion process. So the first thing you're going to do is kind of think from the back to the front. So from your ending slide to your beginning slide. So you're going to begin with the thing that you want to see last. So the last thing that I want to see is my Bitmoji slam dunking this basketball. And then it's sort of a tedious, repetitive process to get all of your slides created, but it's not hard. So now that I've got my ending slide, I want her to kind of be floating through the air and land down here on the ground. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my slide deck and I'm going to right click and I'm going to select duplicate slide. And now I'm going to go and I've got her here and I'm going to have to slowly move her down back to the ground. So I click this is my ending slide, so now I go up to the top and select one. And I select my person and I just kind of use my arrow keys to slowly move her one click forward. You don't want to go too fast or do more than one step at a time, because then when you get it to a GIF format, it's not going to have the effect of you want of moving. So I'm just going to keep clicking right click, duplicate slide, then going up to the number one slide. The number one is always the one that I am moving. So I'm going to again move her over just one click. Go back, right click, duplicate slide, go up to one, move her one step over, right click, duplicate slide, back to my number one click over, and I'm going to keep repeating this step over and over until I get her back down to the ground. So I'm going to right click, duplicate slide, and there's not really a faster way that I've found to do this. It's just a little bit of a process, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm going to kind of pause for a second and get my slides built, and then I'll jump back on and show you what that looks like. Okay, now I've got all of my slides built here for my animated Bitmoji. And one way to kind of check about how you think it's going to look before you do the final step is you can go into your present mode, and then it starts at the bottom, and all I do is just use my right arrow, and I can kind of see how that's looking. So if I need to go back and add a slide or adjust or see how it kind of looks, it's not perfect, but it's just kind of a fun way to animate my Bitmoji. So I've got her there, shooting a hoop, slam dunk. I'm just going to hit the escape key, get back out to my slideshow, and now I'm ready to turn it into a GIF where I don't have to click present and run through it. So I'm using an add-on, and you can get this add-on by going to Get Add-ons and searching for Creator Studio. Okay, so Creator Studio, and I've already got it added, but it looks like this, and you're just going to install it. And then when you go to your add-ons, it will be a choice here for you, and I'm going to click Open. Now there is a paid version. I do not use that. I just use the free version here, and it's going to open up on the right-hand side of my screen, and it's going to give me some options about how to edit my Bitmoji GIF. So it's taking its time here for me tonight. Okay, now that my Creator Studio has opened, you've got some choices here. Output width in pixels. I usually find it best to make it as big as you can, otherwise your GIF gets really small and kind of blurry. So as large as you can make it is 500. And then your interval in seconds. Now 2 seconds is how long it takes it to change from slide to slide. So if you think if I left it at 2 seconds, it would be really slow. So I usually go down here and again I make it pretty small, like 0.2 or 0.3, so it's just going to be really fast kind of moving through, and it repeats, so it doesn't matter how you do that. So I'm going to export it as an animated GIF, and all I'm going to click is go, and then it's going to take a couple seconds and it's going to render here for me, and once it renders it automatically saves to my Google Drive. So I've got my using the Bitmoji extension file, and it's thinking, okay, I can click go. And one thing I can do, it's making it again. If I go here to my Google Drive, okay, select my Google Drive, and actually I can just get there by clicking there, Google Drive, and now you'll see in my recent apps up here at the top, it's going to have that using the Bitmoji extension up here as an option, and you can see that it's got the GIF saved right there. So if I click on it, it's going to open it up here for me. And there you go. You can see I've got my GIF of a basketball shooting right there. So if I don't think that's fast enough, I can always go back and use that creator and adjust my speed as well. So you've got that using the Bitmoji extension GIF. You can always download it and add it to places like Facebook or Twitter if you don't want to go directly to your drive. So I usually download it, save it to my computer, and then add it that way. So that is how you kind of make a stop motion GIF using your Google Slides and your Bitmoji.